Saturday, 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 Saturday night shite. Saturday, 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 Saturday night shite. Shite, yes, rubbish. That's absolute crap, mate.
Welcome to Saturday Night Shite, the show that doesn't care if you care, because, you know, caring is sharing. Hello to everybody on the panel tonight. Hello to everybody in the chat. Not Brian, or producer Brain, as I mistakenly called him during the week. Thank you for joining us tonight, buddy.
Very welcome, Saturday. Quite a catchy little number that, Trev. Well played.
It's all right. I did my best with what I'd got. Our very own favourite Tatooine spunk rag. He's the robot that likes to port you in any port in a storm. Z3PO. Welcome, sir.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How do I sound?
Oh, my God, you sound amazing.
Thank you. This is on my new mic, courtesy of the channel. Thank you, guys. That's amazing. Diverted some funds away for some pot knackers and gave me a new mic, and I sound amazing now.
You do sound amazing, but, you know, I just want to point out now, you have been with us since day one, and if we can't help a friend out in need, you know, what can you do? And it's our pleasure, mate, you know. If any of you guys were stuck, you know, we'd help you out. And, you know, the channel doesn't make a deal, but if I can pay it forward and, you know, just, you guys give me so much time between all of you, and you have for such a long time. If I can do anything just to help you out any time, I don't mind, because you're good enough to give me your time, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Does he just need some pleasure attachments now?
I do.
He does.
He's
got some. I think you can get a vibrating plug-in for that microphone. See, I'll have to look into that for you.
I think I'm going to start doing ASMR.
Well, you've got the voice for it. I'll tell you that much.
Now I've got the mic. Amazing.
Can you imagine that? 3PO ASMR. You'd make a killing.
I would.
I would say hello to everybody watching over on Kick, but apparently we are not going out on Kick at the moment, even though it was set up to do so. So thank you, StreamYard. Nice. I appreciate that. Nice to know that we're actually going out on Rumble as well. Oh, it appears that we're not going out on Rumble either. Well, what's going off, StreamYard?
You are live on Kick.
Am I?
Yes, you are. You just have to refresh.
Hello to everybody in Kickland. Nice to have you with us. And
great to be here.
Yeah, Rumble's actually kicked in too. If you've just joined us and you've never seen this show before, it's Saturday Night Shite. You got a bunch of Gen Xers and one boomer, because Istaphobos is with us. He's the boomer that gets away with the things that we would like to say. But when he gets cornered or called out, he can put it down to age, can't you, mate?
I'm trying to speak my mind at this old age of mine.
Hello to RG watching over on Kick and on Rumble as well. Thank you for joining us. Smilex, hello. I'd like a quick handy if you're available, Trev. Well, any port in a storm. I shall send Z3PO your way. Ardent Party, Paul Dickinson, Gav Unit, amongst other folks. Everybody, Scottish, is it Celts or Celts? What did you say it might be, Brian?
I suspect it's Celts going by his kind of Green Brigade avatar that he's got going on there.
All right. You people, Franco, Melv, and well done to Melv. He was first in the chat. Right, let's get on with it. Shall I take you back to the 80s?
Oh, go on.
Oh, go on.
Did anybody else see this? You remember Tiffany?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell's happened to Tiffany?
I don't think this is 80s Tiffany.
No, it's not.
Behave, Gavin.
Oh, are you saying this woman ate Tiffany?
I don't know. Is she singing I Think I Need Scones now? Can anybody think of a funny line to go with the lyrics? Maybe I think I need a diet now. But look, that's what she looked like in the 80s.
Oh my God.
When I see Tiffany, I just think of South Park and Finger Bang.
Hello to Demon Scythe in the chat and Chloe over on Rumble. Nice to have everybody in there. But look at Tiffany there. This is like 1988 Tiffany.
Coincidentally, I've just eaten a cream scone. My fingers are all creamy now. They're dripping everywhere. And thankfully, I got in there before she did because it looks like she's had them all.
What could be funny lines that rhyme with "I think I'm alone now"? What could we change the lyrics to reflect Tiffany? Oh God!
I think
I'm sorry, that's not the same person.
How about?
It is.
I think I'm 10 stone now.
Yeah, I wish I was 10 stone. That's probably more like
I'm
it.
a crone now.
I think I'm big boned now.
Hey! Brian's winning so far. But yeah, look. Oh, gold. Look at that. I've just had it. I've just shit my pants.
I think I'm an old cow.
Oh, she's not the same, is she? And a lot of outlets are saying she hasn't changed one bit in 37 years. Fuck off.
Oh, the 80s, wouldn't that be like 45 years? So, you know.
Look at them legs.
I'm no
God.
I'm no spring chicken myself, man. I can't talk. But on the other hand, I'm
you
old.
can tell they're ginger legs, can't you?
I think Paul Dickinson in the chat has nailed it.
What's that?
I think Paul Dickinson in the chat has nailed it.
Oh, sorry. Is she on the Majano fundraiser?
Well, she really hit the wall and took down the rest of the building as well, didn't she?
Do you know something? If Bernard Matthews had turkeys with legs like those, they could end world hunger tomorrow.
I think we finally found out the answer to who ate all the pies.
Yeah. I am, see.
Well,
look at me legs, aren't they gorgeous? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure that hair doesn't.
That.
Yeah, that other hair doesn't quite look natural, does it?
No. I think it's L'Oreal, don't you? Hello, Punchy. Hello, Sword. Oh, geez, are we just laughing at old women now, says Sword in the Storm. What are you trying to say? And that's the first thing I see.
Yes, we are. What do you want to do about it?
Well, it popped up on X, and I thought, oh, that's a worthy talking point, because we were all around at the time when lots of teenagers were spanking the monkey to Tiffany.
Nobody's spanking it anymore, that's for sure.
No. She might eat your monkey.
Unless he fancies a challenge.
She's my new sleep paralysis demon.
Can we not just be better, says Sword in the Storm.
Well, I think there could still be some spanking going on, but that's going to be a tough wank.
Smilex says, do we at least still have Debbie Gibson? Debbie Gibson's a she's a gilf. Well, MILF, gilf. I don't know what she is now. Brian, can you find a picture of Debbie Gibson as she is now and stick it up on the screen? That might be worth checking out.
I have to.
Felts says, nothing wrong with a 2-tonner, son.
Oh, dude,
I didn't say there was.
She's still quite attractive.
Have you got a picture that we can stick up there?
Yeah, let's see. Let's find a good one.
We're not laughing at Tiffany. We're not making fun of her. We're just having a rotund joke.
Rotund.
I think I'm rotund now. There we go. I've come up with one.
That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
It's not directed at women. If it were a male singer who'd done exactly the same thing, he would be up on here and we'd be mocking him as well.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like if Ricky Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's Debbie Gibson.
Yep. She looks a bit like Michaela Strachan
now.
I'd like to rub one out.
No.
I mean, yeah. I don't know what's going on with that armpit, but if it was a toss-up between Debbie Gibson and Tiffany, I think it'd have to be Debbie Gibson. At least I'd be able to touch the sides.
She's worth getting the deep heat out for.
Yeah. You wouldn't need a board across your arse, would you, in case you fell in? Did you ever see that T-shirt back in the 80s of that midget and that big fat lass? And she says, oh, sit down, I won't hurt you. And he gets stuck in her arse crack. Anybody ever see that one? No?
Does ring a bell.
I kind of, I vaguely familiar. Yeah.
But I just thought that'd be an interesting little bit just to start the show off and, break the ice a little bit. If anybody's offended by that, so what? We don't care. Tiffany doesn't, because she's making loads of money. Just a bit about retro gaming before I go any further. Over on X, this caught my attention during the last few days. Right at the bottom there, trending Commodore. And I thought, what could that be about? And there's a bit to hear from official Commodore. After a globe-spanning journey from Asia to the US, a Texas rediscovery, and a Kickstarter comeback, the original 1986 C64C molds are home. 40 years later, and they're back at Commodore doing exactly what they were built for, making official C64C cases. We sent the Perry to the Commodore factory to introduce himself to them in person and verify the full working condition. So now these are all for C64 Ultimates. If anybody doesn't know what a C64 Ultimate is, it's a modern day reproduction of the Commodore 64 using modern hardware, FGPA and stuff like that. It's got SD cards on it, HDMI outputs, everything, modern power supply, really, really good, but also really, really expensive. And I had a C64C case not so long back, but I had to buy mine from a company in Germany that were making them, and they made their own molds, and then official Commodores pretty much shut them down. So I'm glad I kind of really got one in. Z there saying, sorry, somebody beat me to it, Brian. ZX Spectrum Supremacy. Nice.
You get stuff with your C64 and superior graphics and superior sound. Let me have my 8-bit Color Clash BP machine.
I was so disappointed with specky stuff. I was never a fan of Sir Clive and his malarkey.
I had a 16, and then I got a 48, then I got a 128, and then I got a 128 plus, and then I moved on to Atari ST,
good
and then
man,
to
Amiga,
Commodore Amiga.
Yeah, good man. What did you have? A 5, 6, or 1200?
I started with an A500, but then I upgraded to an A1200 at the end.
Oh, you jammy bugger.
With a hard drive as well. It's lovely.
1200s are like, they're so expensive now to buy.
I kept it.
But look at these. These are the original hot press molds. So goodness knows what they fit into.
From that 1980s.
Yeah. Well, they're the injection molding things, aren't they? You see all the tubes and stuff going in that would force hot ABS plastic into the holes, and you get a working case coming out.
Yeah.
But apparently, if you look at that there, at the bottom, it's still got all the Chinese writing on it. And this guy, I thought it was Christopher Lambert at first, a young version of Christopher Lambert. Looks a bit like him, doesn't it?
Just a little bit. And that's the new modern day ABS.
Oh, yeah.
C64.
Yeah, no discoloring of the plastics, because they used to put fire retardant stuff in it, bromine and stuff like that, and it would react with UV light. So over the years, these old cases would just go cigarette fag ash, not fag ash, but like nicotine stained brown.
Yeah, the old Macs, same thing. They turned a kind of thickly brownish yellow ochre that looked gross.
Yeah. And then you have to retro bright stuff. And then when you retro bright things, because you've done that as a process, it actually makes the plastic brittle over time. But there's a lot of people and places now where they're actually making repro stuff. So you can put your old hardware into modern cases, which I think is really good. So I just thought that was a worthy little tidbit just to throw in there. I thought if anybody else is into retro gaming like me, and I know Franco likes his retro gaming, but anybody else that's into that kind of stuff, I thought that might be right into your street, or up your street even. Hey, guess whose birthday it was yesterday?
Whose birthday was it?
The man on the right, Dan O'Hurley.
The old man.
The old man. Bless you, swappers.
Thank you very much. A bit of cum in my throat.
Okay. But if you look at Dan's eyes there, has he been out and had a toke at half time?
I think it might be the irritating makeup. He looks a bit like the alien that was invisible from Geordie in that TNG episode.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Does a little bit.
It's The Rock's birthday today, too.
Oh, screw that guy.
Yeah.
Steroid head. He looks like a better looking version of Enemy Mine, doesn't he?
Yeah, a better version.
What was the most annoying film he was in? Does anybody know?
It looks a little bit like a Cadbury's Easter egg.
It does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Anybody want to have a guess at the most annoying film he was ever in? No?
Not sure. Lay it on us.
I'll do a little bit of bad singing. Silver Shamrock. He was in Halloween 3, wasn't he? As we can see there.
Right.
Oh, God. Silver Shamrock adverts. Oh, Sword was so close. Smilex saying Halloween 3, Gav Unit saying 3. Yeah. What? You've not seen it?
No, I've not seen it either.
Oh, it's perhaps not on par with some of the other Halloween movies, but it's got its fun factor. It's got that dude with a tash in it who was in The Fog. I can never remember his name. Anybody remember him? No.
I know you're talking about. He looked like Stacey Keach, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Tommy Lee Wallace.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay,
it was like a dollar store version of Stacey Keach.
Yeah. Well, Carpenter was in it too. He starred in that one. So.
Yeah. Well, that was his IP, wasn't it? Halloween.
Yeah. Do you remember Ellie Kemper from The Office? She played Erin, the real cute secretary.
Is she the one that's in The Amazing Life, whatever it is?
Yeah, The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, it's her birthday too, so.
And there he is. He looked a proper mean old bastard here as the old man. I didn't like the fact that they didn't bring him back for RoboCop 3 and they replaced him with Rip Torn.
I never saw that.
But Rip Torn's always a win, man.
Shame that RoboCop 3 wasn't a win.
Yeah,
that film was pants.
I think everybody tuned out after 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
If it's not got Weller in it, it's not worth it. Does anybody know who that lady is there to the right? It's Belinda Bauer. She was Stringfellow Hawk's love interest in the pilot for Airwolf.
I thought she looked like she's at the halfway point between Tiffany and Tiffany.
Oh. Breakfast at Tiffany's. No, she's eating it all.
No, she's cute, but she's like, getting there. She's on her way. I don't know.
She's an Aussie, actually, Belinda Bauer. But Dan Hurley, which is a bit of a mouthful in itself, he was like a Swiss Army knife of actors, wasn't he? He was always like in support roles and stuff, but he was never a leading man. I mean, I suppose a lot of actors like that made fantastic careers. Although, if people go to Hollywood these days, don't expect a fantastic career. Who was this? Very sexy in Time Rider. I've never seen it.
Oh, she's in Time Rider?
Apparently so.
Very, silly movie, but, it was good for a laugh.
There we go. Just his game tag, apparently.
I can hardly remember anything about it, but.
Oh, dear. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt theme is genuinely one of my ringtones.
It is. I love it.
Who's that the ringtone for? Is that anybody in particular? Guess what? I've updated the ringtone for my the artist formerly known as the Missus. I've changed her ringtone from the Imperial March and I've changed it to a blank MP3. So
Oh,
when it rings, nothing plays.
Okay, I kind of see what Stringfellow Hawk was interested in. She was quite the babe.
Yeah, Gabriella.
Damn.
In that. Do you want to have a good laugh at somebody else's expense?
Yes.
Sure.
Not that we don't do that on this show, but we do. I noticed this on Culture Cave. Noah Schnapp officially takes the crown as the least booked Stranger Things cast member after Natalia Dyer landed a role following a 4-year without any projects. And if anybody doesn't know who Noah Schnapp is, I had to look him up. It's the twink who plays Will Byers.
He's
That looks like me when I came out of The Last Jedi.
Hey, isn't that the kid? Isn't that the kid who took a whole episode and a half to come out?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you do in TV shows these days, just to stay relevant. It's nice. We've got a couple of people watching over on Kick. First time we tried it. We're taking our Kick cherry tonight.
Did he get arrested for loitering or something in this photo?
I don't know. It looks like a mugshot, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
Will Byers, official toilet. What's the word? What's the word, Z? You'll know more than I will.
Gay.
What's it called? No. Where you hang round in near men's toilets.
Solicitation?
Cottaging.
Cottaging. That's it.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
We don't have that here, but
Oh no! But
You did when George Michael lived there.
well,
yeah, I'm going to say George Michael.
no. We have the concept. We just don't have the word. Cottaging?
Yeah, it is cottaging. Yeah.
Yeah. We, solicitation. If you're selling, I'm not sure.
Z, is that a cottage industry?
It is a cottage industry. Yes.
There we go. I'm here all week.
That's an interesting expression there for that.
Yeah, isn't it interesting? I think he's crying foul because he's not getting any gigs.
Is the actor actually gay as well, or is it just the character?
It looks like he might be enjoying the sword of the pork.
Well, didn't the press was hounding him about being gay since he was like 12 or 13, right? I think he is, but we call that cruising.
Ah, yes. Should know that because that was used in the movie Highlander. Why, Garfield, are you cruising for a piece of ass?
So Noah Schnapp publicly came out as gay in January 2023 on a TikTok, and obviously he's been out of work ever since.
Well, hang on a minute. I was going to ask Google. Hang on a minute. Is Will Byers a knob jockey?
For fuck's sake.
Oh. Based on Stranger Things, Will Byers is oh no, that's not. No, that's not the answer I wanted. To be fair, I wanted it to give me a yes or a no.
Coming out usually opens doors for you, doesn't it? Especially back ones.
Brunts. You would have thought there were a few casting directors what would have said, "Come here, young man. I might have the perfect role for you."
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, but doesn't he suck? So that doesn't help.
Well, he blows too, apparently. Let's see, not being gay enough in Hollywood, not getting you places. Who'd have thought? Even that ugly one with the really big conch, he's got a couple of gigs, hasn't he? He was in that crappy Ghostbusters. The two new Ghostbusters.
I try to forget.
Is it Finn Wolfhard or something?
Something like that. Sounds like a
Yes, that's his name.
Yeah, because he was crap. I would sooner open a tin of Cuprinol because that's got more range than some of these younger actors now.
Yeah, but time's not been kind to many of these actors because Millie Bobby Brown looks like she's 47.
Yeah.
Oh God,
she looks like she's trying, but
hasn't Drake put something in her?
Noah hadn't had anything besides Stranger Things since a project called The Tutor in 2023.
He'll be in a new thing called Stranger Men.
I think The Tutor pretty much
He ought to do a show about investigating glory holes in public toilets. There you go. That might be the perfect thing for him.
Call it Land of Hope and Glory.
Nice. God. Oh, there's some right comments in the chat. Thank you, guys. I honestly, blow me away. And you're right about Millie Bobby Brown, because she was in that electric state and she was terrible in that.
She was, yeah. She looks like she was just about to draw a pension.
Maybe Hollywood is harder on children than we thought.
Yeah. Can we put Debbie Gibson back if we have to look at her face? Okay.
Oh, do you know, you're right, Swapper. She does look a bit like Michaela Strachan.
A little bit.
I like that.
Anybody know who that is?
Oh, she was a TV presenter in the UK who looked like she needed against us all three, but are you smoking the Kraken with Michaela Strachan? Anybody else been watching season 5 of The Boys, or is it just me?
No, I gave up after season 3.
I've watched the first 2 episodes of
season 5,
but it's lost me. It lost me long ago. I thought the first season was excellent.
Yeah.
Such a good, fresh show in terms of what we'd seen on TV. Maybe not so much the comics. One thing that bugged me was change in Huey, who was a little Glaswegian fella in the comics, and it was all based in George Square in Glasgow, and they changed it to the offspring of Quaid and Ryan.
Quaid!
Which was a bit disappointing. But it's still a decent series. Certainly the first episode kind of blew me away, really, not being familiar with the source material at the time.
Even Jack Quaid's marriage to oh God, what's the name? What played Newman last season? Oh God, Stan Edgar's daughter. Something Doomit, isn't it? She's an Australian actress, because he just got married in Australia. Even that couldn't add any worth to watching this show, and I've kind of stuck with it. And it's just not got that thing. It's just having a dig at people now, It's not actually doing what it says on the tin. It's just having pokes at folks.
Well, they've written themselves into a corner because Homelander is Trump. They have to make fun of him, but they can't give him any credit for being any interesting, smart, or dangerous at all. So like they're sort of stuck. Yeah, we're going to do a parody of a satire of Trump, but we can't make them interesting because we refuse to acknowledge, that anything interesting about Trump. So they're sort of left with just like a blob with nothing to really do.
Oh. Is there anything interesting about Trump? Fuck if I could find anything.
Oh, dear.
I know what you mean. It means that the characters, the thing is, it makes the character boring. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, he can't be intelligent at all. Because, they're not going to give that. He can't really be dangerous. He can't be competent. He's basically, he has to be sort of a parody of what they think Trump is. So.
Mm-hmm. But they're just having a dig at anybody who isn't on the left now.
Yeah, the first season was great, but they already started veering from the source material. They really took a huge dig at sort of Hollywood and the idea of fame and celebrity in the first book, because they did that with Starlight. It wasn't just the Deep that was showing her the casting couch. It was everybody. So she ended up, she's like crying. Yep, you're going to have to do us all. And then the next thing, they show her on stage and her mascara is dripping down, but she's like, yay, like she did it. It was sort of a commentary on Harvey Weinstein types. But they even though they were a little more even-handed on season 1, they weren't going to go after Hollywood. So
yeah, and it's just become very formulaic in what it's doing, and you can tell within a degree of certainty who Homelander's going to kill next. And it's such a shame
anymore. Sorry, traveling.
It's such a shame because, like you say, season 1, this blew me away, and I thought, oh wow! Despite a few toe dips into the woke pond, you kind of let it go because it was kind of worth it. And then all of a sudden, boomf. But then again, you have to remember that a producer credit on this show is Seth Rogen. And he was in this week's episode along with Chris Mintz-Platt's thingamabob, wherever his name is, and a couple of other Hollywood tosspots. And they all got bumped off, which was quite worth it. That lass who Jack Quaid's just married is Claudia Doumit. She's an Australian.
Oh, okay. Think of how bad you have to be to make Carl Urban not interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
he could have been doing Dread, the TV series, like he promised.
And I can get I'm even okay with giving some of the woke as long as they were going after both sides. But they made a little bit of a show at it on season 1, and then they dropped all pretense.
Yeah, totally. I don't mind if it's all, and not that I've got any particular allegiances by either side, to be perfectly honest, but it's nice to see the more ridiculous elements of both extremes being put to task.
Yeah,
And
because
Sorry.
Sorry. The extremes are ridiculous. They deserve to be made fun of no matter what side you're on.
True.
They're absurd. So,
But it's better when they do that in a kind of clever, underhand way, you know, that you can watch it. You can watch it just as the TV show, and then you can watch it with that in mind too, and it works both ways, and maybe works for two different audiences by doing that. But now it's so nail in the head. You know, when they had Homeland in the first series, and he was media savvy, he knew what was going on, and was able to adjust his behaviour accordingly. But now it's just he has to defer constantly to the intelligent sidekick.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, like I said, executive producer Seth Rogen.
God, that guy's everywhere. It's impossible to avoid him. It drives me nuts.
But I've noticed now, down as a producer credit, is Anthony Starr, who plays Homelander. Carl Urban's got one too. But you ought to see how many producers and associate producers and what is it with Hollywood? Is it all just like a feeding frenzy?
Well, it's part of their little wealth distribution money laundering scheme. It's a way to, screw over their own company, their own shareholders by bleeding all the money dry before they don't get any more work because they suck now.
Yeah, which is a bit of a shame, really, because so much potential with these shows. And I just wonder if Eric Kripke's been railroaded, because in recent interviews, he looked as though he was like biting his lip and, not letting things be known.
Oh, dude, that guy
holding back.
No, he's got TDS so bad, dude. You never can imagine. Trump's living in that guy's head rent-free 24/7. The guy eats, sleeps, and dreams Trump. He's he's right up there with Mark Ruffalo as far as TDS.
Oh, God.
This is everything he wants to do, man.
Yeah, which is, like I say, it's a damn shame. I've noticed not all the people in this week's episode are down in the credits. Interesting, that. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
The real celebrities, shall we say, they're not actually in the credits, which is, I suppose, kind of refreshing in a way.
I still like the Wonder Woman chick, though.
Which one? Maeve.
Yeah.
It was up to, she was in until... Okie, this is interesting. Yeah, it is interesting, to be fair. How they've got, it starts off well, good intentions, and there's so much opportunity there, and then they have to start getting overly political and trying to mirror what's happening in modern day events. I think at the end of the day, every TV show, unless it's a political drama or some kind of politics-based sitcom, should remain partially impartial.
I agree. I mean, if you're going to support one particular political side and then demonstrate a message of going, you are wrong, you're evil, you must be destroyed, you're potentially limiting half your audience. And it's just a matter of self-destruction. I don't know why they do it.
Do you know, I just don't want to interrupt you at all, Nazi. You just sound spectacular.
Well, thank you
know,
very much.
this is a great example. Now, to be clear, I haven't really been watching it lately. I've seen bits, but the character Sister Sage, she's supposed to be the smartest person in the world.
Yep.
But she's incredibly stupid. It's an example of a dumb writer cannot write a smart character.
Yeah, she's played by Susan Hayward, and every now and again, she does a Homer Simpson like crayon up the nostril and makes herself permanent, like a little bit stupid for a while, because her brain automatically regrows itself. So if she gets any brain damage, she's automatically restored.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell by her actions. She's as bad as Ahsoka's version of Thrawn. I meant to do that.
Yeah, same syndrome.
That bad.
It bothered me that they made Kimiko, they made her, she can talk now, spoiler alert.
Yeah, what's that all about?
It changed the dynamic, you know, between
Yeah,
her
exactly.
and Frenchie, and it's so bad now. It's horrible.
I can't take her character serious. Now she talks instead of signing.
Yeah.
It's like, God, I wish you couldn't talk. And it's nice that Giancarlo Esposito's not in it as much now, because that guy's like horseshit is everywhere.
Yes, isn't he? Playing the same, more or less the same character.
Yeah.
Not his fault, I suppose. They always just draft people like that in.
Oh, let's see, Breaking Bad. And then they do The Mandalorian. Oh, can we get that guy from Breaking Bad? Yeah. And then they make The Boys. Can we get that guy from Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
And yeah, he was in, is it The King of New York? The one with, oh God, what's his name? Christopher Walken.
One of his earlier appearances.
Yeah, he was in that. He was one of his crew. Oh, Christopher Walken. I always said I'd like to go for a beer with him, but I've changed my mind because I've been hearing some rum stories about him. Apparently he's a proper tool in real life, and he's a tool on purpose.
I don't think he's that bad. I just think he kind of likes to be left alone.
Yeah, but there's ways and means. You can just tell people to fuck off in a nice way.
Well, who is he being a tool to? Because if it's the rest of Hollywood, I'd be a tool to all those people as well.
Fair point. And I retract my statement now. You've said that.
Like, your dog, it has no tail.
That's the one.
It's like,
do you know, out of just as a side, before the end of season 5, because this is the last season on Amazon, I hope the Deep really gets what's coming to him.
Yeah, but they're doing a spin-off, right? So,
you're joking. Not another one. The spin-off that they already made, was it V Academy or something? That got canned after 2 seasons.
Oh, I thought that was still good. No, but this is called like VOT or, VOT Year 1 or something.
Oh, gold.
They've got to do, they got an IP. They're not going to let it go easy. They're going to hang on.
I've got a bone to pick as well with the whole backstory of Vought. Because Stormfront was Vaught's wife, right? So she would have been injected with V version 1. And anybody injected with V version 1 is essentially immortal. So we've discovered so far during season 5 that Soldier Boy, he's immortal because he's got V version 1 in him. So Stormfront would have had V version 1. But she, she's gone. She's already expired. So the backstories don't always tally. Do you know what I mean? Shows lose their own credibility in their own plot holes.
Yeah, well, it's hard. And it's another symptom of bad writing. They can't even keep continuity between episodes and sometimes even scenes. It's just whatever the plot needs right here and now. And if it's inconvenient later, we'll just ignore it because the writing sucks. That's bad writing. It's contrived. It's inconsistent, and plot holes everywhere abound.
There's one character in particular I can't bear to look at.
Is it Starlight?
It isn't, no. It's Ashley Barrett. She was a bit of a psychotic underling at Vought, wasn't she?
Isn't she the woman who cut her husband's penis off?
No, that was it Elena
Ashley
Bobbitt?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Bobbitt, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's Colby Miniffy, if that's how you say her name correctly. She's just got one of those faces. I don't know. She reminds me, years and years ago, I was in Sheffield, and this hooker outside the train station was like, "Oh, girl, can I have a fag, love? Have the pack, go away." You know, it was one of those situations. And she looked just like her, and it's kind of put me off. But Erin Moriarty, what the hell has happened to her face?
Well,
Yeah, and
she said anybody criticising her are trolls, and this is disgustingly false that she's had any surgery whatsoever.
Yeah, bullshit. Hey, speaking of which, right, like Ozempic and buccal fat removal, I was a little bit heartbroken this week. Olivia Wilde, she was so tasty in Tron, hence the thumbnail picture this week. Absolutely gorgeous. So we go from this to what the fuck is that?
What the hell is even that?
clearly
sorry.
clearly she's auditioning for The Boys.
Right, here you go.
What the hell is even that?
There we go. I forgot to press the button. Thank you for reminding me, Z.
She looks like a startled mummy.
She looks like she's on the Freddie Mercury diet, but without the AIDS.
Mm.
I got to be a little fair, though. It looks like that picture is a little bit like distorted, like somebody went and made her eyes just a little bit bigger. Like that's exactly the one I've been kept seeing. Really? Okay.
I have got more pictures to.
I know it's close, but it just seems like they.
But you go from that. You know, this is what we had. This is what we've got now. This is what we had. You wouldn't kick that out of bed. And there we go.
Is that what
From a different angle.
Is that what happens when you're married to Harry Styles?
No, they've split up. He's dumped her.
Those two slides look like beer goggles. Not beer
Yeah,
goggles.
but she's going to be great when she fights He-Man. That's going to be so scary.
He-Man!
Until next time.
I didn't know they were gender swapping Skeletor.
Yeah.
Jared Leto's playing him now.
It looks like her cheekbones are dripping melting wax down on each side of her mouth.
No,
It's
like
terrifying.
it's like she went back to the original Tron movie and said, "Make me look like the MVP."
MCP, but
MCP, yes, you know what I mean.
But look at that. We went from that. Just look at that. You would do that even if she was snided with thrush.
I can see her nips there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I picked the picture just for you, swappers.
But when she was on House, she was so cute.
Yeah, but just look at that there. I couldn't care if she was dripping like a melted lard factory. You would not say no to that. You know? Even if there were turnstiles on with the word next.
I don't know. That smile is getting a little bit like she fell into a vat of chemicals at Ace Chemical Company.
Yeah. Well, you can kind of see the evolution. It's
she's coming out as Jack Nicholson's jersey.
Yeah.
See, this is where she had the surgery, but I don't think she went full on Ozemparexia yet.
No. Name a bigger downgrade. Ding. But, you know.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're claiming it's just bad lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they make lighting that bad.
Sword says, I remember her as a hot leser in the OC. Nice. RG, hello, Doc. Hope you're well. She looks like she's already had work done in this photo.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's had the buccal fat removal.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah.
It's a bad angle and bad lighting. She does look better in the other ones, though. Jawa Trader Utini says it's a shame what Hollywood does to people. Yeah. Punchy says that's AI, I hope. No.
That's the... Yeah, I've never seen lighting that bad. Do they even make light that's that bad?
Sword says meth.
I can confirm there are some correlations. There are some, except she has all her teeth.
Yeah, but I'm going to cycle back through these pictures because,
Yeah.
you know, it's worth noting that's what we've ended up with. That's what we had. We never had it so good.
Yeah, if you see a meth head with teeth like that, you know they come out and go on the nightstand.
Do you know what her birth name is? A real name?
Oh, I did.
Olivia Cockburn.
Coburn.
I'd get Cockburn on that if I got a chance.
Coburn.
Sorry,
Okay.
I said it for a comedic effect.
Oh, you know, I kind of like Olivia Rugburn myself, but
Nice. I like the sound of that,
Coburn. my
friend.
My knees are
Coburn,
raw.
as in Norman Coburn.
God.
Donald Fisher from Home and Away. Remember the old man?
we're just a bunch of old leches, man.
But just look at her there.
Those nips,
Sublime.
yeah. I know.
Yeah.
And then we've got this. She
Yeah.
looks like a haggard old games teacher.
Well, I do want to point out, man, everybody gets old, and I generally don't want to make, but this is the cry for help. There's something wrong here. This is not normal. Like, she needs help. This is not just somebody getting older. This is somebody who is
Who got
starving
dumped by
themselves
somebody
to
half
death.
her own age, who got dumped by Harry Styles of all people.
Well,
Oh, punchy.
yeah. I think
There we
the bad move there was hooking up with him in the first place was.
King Arthur couldn't pull me out of there. oh, look at that. Honestly, I'd be having a whale of a time on that. I would not be off that. I'd be on it like a bouncy castle.
Okay, it's time to fess up. Do you remember a movie called The Change Up?
I don't.
It was a Ryan Reynolds romantic comedy. It was a while ago. I don't know, 15 years or so. They filmed that here, and they did do a call for extras. And I went down there,
Really?
and I pretty much got to see everybody. Yeah.
Nice.
Can I see the first picture again? She reminds me of somebody in the very first.
Not
picture.
that one
That one.
or that one.
Do you know? No, that. Oh, sorry, it's the second picture.
There we go. That one.
She
There.
She's got the Nina Hartley 1,000 cock stare eyes there. doesn't she?
Oh, God, no.
It's the Bonnie Blue too often. So yeah, it was 2011. Dude, she was one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in real life ever. So
Have you ever seen Better Living Through Chemistry with Sam Thingamabob?
no, but I tried living it. It didn't work out very well.
Oh, God, what's his name? Sam. Oh, even Galaxy Quest.
Rockwell.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
Cockwell.
No,
He was in a film. He was in that with her, and he ended up porking her, having an affair with her.
Oh, good for Sam though. I love Sam.
Yeah, and there's a voiceover by Jane Fonda, and she says he never thought he'd be balls deep in somebody like her. And to be honest, if she looked like that, I would gladly love to be balls deep in that. But, you know, you go from, like, there's your Waitrose fanny, and there's your Netto fanny.
Dude, you said Jane Fonda's name and my skin just like immediately itched and tried to crawl right off me.
Oh,
The
sorry
Harrow
about
Jane
that.
flashbacks.
Mind you, if somebody did say Nina Hartley, God, I'd sooner put my dick in a trash compactor. I would sooner fuck a blender. And wouldn't anybody with a right mind? Oh dear, I'm having flashbacks to that Tiffany photo now. Hollywood and entertainment goes from one extreme to the other. You either get stick thin or blubber tubbers.
Yeah, I mean, what's happening to the fat acceptance movement now?
Oh, we don't need it because now we have Ozempic. And Arden Party said she looked best in Cowboys versus Aliens. She looked really good in there, but I'd still pick House and Tron. But she's definitely looked great in that.
Cora for me, to be fair.
If I may, Trev.
You may.
Well, we have Melvin in the chat. I'll just wish Melvin all the best for his fun run tomorrow. He's raising.
It's
money.
tomorrow.
it's
That's
tomorrow?
why he needs an early night.
Yep. So I mean, he might, he's getting on a bit, Melvin. He might not make it, if you know what I mean. So let's just wish him all the best. I think for you.
It's all right. There's an ice cream van every 200 yards for him.
Hey, Melvin, are you running 69 miles? That's an inside joke there.
Nice. Yes, best of luck with your fun run tomorrow, matey. And I'm glad I sponsored you.
Post a link in the chat.
You know, the people who tweet math problems, I tried to do a couple and he kept replying, is it 69? Is it 69? Is it 69? Just started laughing my ass off, man.
I can't imagine Melv doing that at all.
No.
Melv, if you feel as if you're failing at any point, just imagine that Zendaya's in front of you and you're going to give it a quick grope. And that'll keep you going to the end.
No, imagine she's behind you along with Olivia Wilde, Cynthia Erivo, and Bella Ramsey, and they're trying to chase you down.
And
Here we go.
Emily.
If anybody wants to quickly give Melv a donation, there you go. So if that link doesn't work for you with all the rhubarb on the end of it, it's www.justgiving.com/crowdfunding/Melvin-Swiftly, and that should help you get along the way. Cartoon Man says, there you go. Well, good luck. Arista says, good luck, brother.
Some
Trev,
of the
just let me real
some of the
quick.
people in the chat have. Oh God, I'll go quickly, just very quick. First, some of the people in the chat have already donated, so I'd just like to say a big thank you to them as well.
Oh, yeah, all right.
I just wanted to tell Trev, it's your stream, but if we have to hang on an image, can we do one of the other ones? My eyes are starting to hurt.
Sorry. Anyway, we'll move on to a different topic and something, that you might be more inclined to enjoy. 1.2 million Shannon Elizabeth's made on OnlyFans.
Like in a week, right? It was just a week. Yeah.
Thing is, there's no gash for cash. She says she's not doing anything rude or smutty or dirty. This is one of the photos from her OnlyFans. Somebody has sent me a ton of photos, so I thought we'd go through them and comment. So, you pay your money on OnlyFans. Does anybody know how much it is to subscribe to Shannon Elizabeth's OnlyFans
Hugh Edwards,
page?
does he know?
I was going to say $14.99 for the first 3 days. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know, because I went to have a look and it says, well, you've got to sign up. And I'm like, well, no, I'm not doing that. I've got morals and scruples.
Why would you sign up to Shannon Elizabeth when you can find somebody else with no followers selling butthole pics for $4.99?
Yeah. Here's Miranda from Doncaster. Look at me. Yeah. Look at me, rusty sheriff's badge.
So, I think she's like charging per DM and per private chats too. But why would you pay for pictures of her now when there are genuine nude photos of her from the American Pie days that you can go look at for free? I don't understand.
Apparently $40 a picture. So $40 for this. $40 for that. Listen at you, swappers. You're already signing up, aren't you, twat?
And for $50, you can have a conversation with ChatGPT pretending to be her.
But her OnlyFans page is managed by a management company. So she's already had a photo. Realistically, looking at it from the outside in, right? She's already had a photo shoot done. So all these pictures are probably in the barrel, in the chamber, ready to shoot. And you're paying $40 a time. And you might as well get an old Freeman's catalogue and, glue the pages together with your own manwags.
Can you see through my Can you see through my laptop camera, Trev?
You are?
There are free nude photos of her from 25 years ago. Why would anybody pay? Can you answer me that?
Yeah, Shannon Elizabeth in 18 photos from Playboy Plus by Girls of Desire. Yeah, I'm on that page at the moment.
Yeah. But look, this is what you're getting. 52-year-old woman. She's 52.
Hold on, guys. There are hot women in my area. I'll be right back.
Nice. right?
Oh. Remember, Z, only respond if you're absolutely willing to meet new naked singles in your area.
She looks like somebody who'd come to your door trying to sell you fucking betterware.
I'd let her.
Oh, gold.
She looks like she's got one eye and dipped the other in full beam and that fucking.
Well, I didn't know she lives in South Africa now, and all these photos are taken in South Africa. So what the hell is she doing in South Africa, of all the places to end up?
Hey, don't shit on white South Africans. They're a minority.
I didn't say anything, but thing is, $40 a pic, I would want my money back. And like, yeah, if this was 20 odd year ago, fine, fair enough. You know, she's no longer a hot babe. I mean,
it looks suspiciously AI.
Well, yeah,
Really?
but Trev, after seeing Tiffany, mate, you know.
Her legs are impeccable.
yeah, but look at her feet.
That has that Playboy airbrush look to it. But dude, if she's in South Africa, like I'm surprised she hadn't gotten her head cut off yet. Like,
I know.
that's not a safe place for somebody like her to be.
No. I mean, she's got feet like Dougie Barder. I would not. I mean, how I just can't get it through my tiny skull, right? How she's made $1.2 million in a fucking week, and there's no gash, zero gash, no beef butty, no flaps, no. Oh God.
Yep, because these are the same guys that are sending 20 grand to Amaranth and this is a Sniper Wolf, and there's just way more simps existing than you can possibly imagine, and they have disposable income.
Fucking
It's sad. Yeah.
Telling me. She's got horrible feet. And look at that there. That could be any woman at the leisure centre.
Yeah.
Fucking olive oil.
And about that, Papa, he had a stroke 7 years ago.
Whoa, that's not the same woman.
Yeah, it is. And do you know what? This is $40. That's $40 right there. And another $40. So what's $40? What's that in pounds? Is that like 35 quid?
Something like that. But she looks like Mrs. Doyle out of Father's Dead.
I was going to say,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
she looks like Jennifer Love Hewitt was supposed to look like as she got older.
After seeing those pictures of Tiffany, though, she looks damn fine, really, by comparison.
I don't know. I'd still shag Debbie Gibson over either of those two.
Yeah, right.
But this is $40 fucking dollars. Oh, look, I'm running a comb through my hair. 40 quid, please. Right.
You can't show that photograph. I paid for that.
Does it say on OnlyFans? Does it say how many members that she has?
Oh, look at this. If she made 1.2 mil on OnlyFans, it's money laundering. All the cash she made as a hooker. Oh, spicy take. I like it.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of that wasn't exaggerated in order to generate some fake bullshit hype and bring more people to her channel. I was feeling a little dubious about that number myself. I know there's some real idiots out there, but I'm not sure I buy it. Just like, I think Melvin's onto something.
Do you know what? I wouldn't be at all surprised. Do you think she's been working as a high-class hooker to the elite?
No, she's just shagging rich poker players that she lost to for the last 10 years. She's hanging out. She's doing all the, gambling whales in Vegas. So,
I'll tell you something, right? I know this sounds really, really bad. But, if Natasha Lyonne, if she does an OnlyFans and there's gash on the offering, I'm there. Even though it's ginger.
Okay.
Even though it's skanky.
It does say a significant portion of this revenue comes from a small number of DMs. So either she's like, what do they call it? She's juicing herself up a little bit, or, she has one or two very, very rich fans. I don't know.
No, I'm not considering an OnlyFans page, mate. Nobody had paid to see that.
What do they call it when the guitarist throws a few quid into his case while he's playing on the tube? It's like priming the pump, so to speak.
Yeah. Cartoon Man says, what do you mean as a hooker? What do you think OnlyFans is?
Yeah.
Got a point there, my man. Got a point.
Are we all finished? We've all finished cracking one off. We've got a couple of questions to move on.
Let me just whiz through these, because Sword in the Stone's thoroughly disappointed at the entertainment value tonight.
Where did all these photos come from? Where did they come from? There's somebody here subscribed to her.
This has more filters on it than.
Do you want to know who sent me these? Somebody who goes on a website. The Fappening.
Ah.
You tell me. I just work here.
These things are more airbrushed than photos of Dylan Mulvaney and Hunter Schafer. These are airbrushed and filtered and everything. These might as well be AI if they're not. They're CGI for sure.
Common People says, back in the day, I always prayed my mum would buy the Sun. She never did. Is that for page 3? Oh, Linda Lusardi. God, that was a woman. What are you laughing at?
My first time in England, I'm like, dude, there's a naked chick on the first page of this newspaper. I think it's a mistake. And they're like, no, it's like that every day. Real. I'm like, we're getting the paper.
Do you remember when it went colour?
Sorry, go on, carry on.
It used to be black and white, and then in the 80s it went colour.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, pink bits on page 3. Oh, my God.
Yeah, and I know it's page 3, but it's right when you open, so I counted it as like, it's the first page inside, so I said page 1.
Oh, Sword says, I miss page 3 back in the day when we weren't ashamed of boobs. I agree.
Yeah, there's no way you do that now in the UK, do you? Like...
does anybody even buy newspapers anymore?
Yep.
I certainly don't. And I don't think I know anybody. I mean, there's a paper shop not too far away from me, and there used to be shelves and shelves. Now there's a tiny little of the Monster Pop machine.
Well, I was going to say something, and I wasn't sure if I should say it.
What?
So
go on.
Now page 3 is like Burqa of the month.
Oh, I'll be getting another visit.
I never used to buy my Grumble mags. I used to find them in the hedges for some reason.
Hedge porn. Swappers
and
his
amazing.
In fact, Swappers is doing a documentary. Do you remember the Mysterious Cities of Gold?
Yes.
Well, he's doing the Mysterious Cities of Hedge Porn, aren't you? Swaps.
You got the weirdest and most effed up porn you could possibly imagine in hedge porn.
Nothing worse than midget clown porn, Z?
I know.
We've seen your browsing history.
Thanks, everybody.
Oh dear. I'm getting a bit of a sweat on here.
I'm getting a hard on.
Not really. No. No, I wouldn't know what to do with it anymore now.
A Spectrum handheld. I love that.
Yeah, a C64 handheld. That's kind of cool.
I know a chap who's recently got himself a C64 Mini, Brian?
Yes, I have indeed. Thoroughly disappointing overall, but no, I mean.
Really?
Did it come with Gribbly Stay Out?
No, it was all original titles, believe it or not, because I don't read the small print.
Hey, Z, did you ever play Chubby Gristle on the Amiga?
No.
That was a terrible game.
I'm going to have to look it up now.
What the hell was that game? I remember seeing an ad for it in one of the magazines, but I never
Chubby Gristle. I don't know. It was a platformer, and it had got the worst soundtrack going. It was like do do do, and it got this awful like voice going. Of a word with Commissioner. It was proper northern. Of a word with Commissioner, and it reminded me of some guy who we knew from school, Fat Tony, not the one from The Simpsons. Oh, I've got to say hello to my next door neighbours who have subbed. And first thing she said was, do you say anything bad about us? But I will now. Tune in next time. I might say something bad about you next time.
This is just a Manic Miner clone, Chubby Crystal.
It's not very good.
No.
Oh,
I'm
Manic
looking for
Miner's
it being
great with the
played
sound
now.
off. Oh, God, that is just such an awful soundtrack. Oh, them were the days. I tell you something, Paradroid. Anybody ever used to play that?
I remember the name, but I don't remember the game.
That used to be all right. In fact, I tell you what I used to like best on the Commodore 64. Iridium. Anybody play that?
I remember the name
Yep.
again. I don't remember the game, though. I remember it being in Zap 64 magazine, but I don't remember what you actually did. Was it a shoot 'em up?
It pretty much was. It was like a scrolling Galaxian type affair where you're like flying over like an alien airship.
Okay. Yeah, that's a shmup. What about do you remember Impossible Mission?
I do on the Commodore 64. That was good.
Yeah, man, I love that. That game was incredible for the time. Even the graphics seemed ahead of its time.
I've just thought of one, Z, you might have played. Speedball or Speedball 2.
Oh,
Both.
yeah. Amazing.
That was great on the Amiga.
Mm.
Oh, Lotus Turbo Elite.
That must have been a different kind of speedball than I was familiar with.
Not the John Belushi variety, no.
Yeah.
Crikey, I'm just trying to... I tell you what, I do love on the Amiga, Alien 3. That's like the best version of that game. It's pretty much on course for the Mega Drive version, but it's somewhat better on the Amiga, especially on an A1200.
I'm not familiar with Alien 3, but I did play a hell of a lot of Alien Breed.
Oh, yeah. That was a great
That was
game.
a fantastic game, that was.
I'm just trying to think of some of the others. Another World. That was good on the Amiga. Crikey.
Get Sword in the Storms.
What?
Said.
Here we go. Let me put it on the screen. Sword in the Storm Wrench says there was a game on the Spectrum called Pub Crawl where you went round Dundee pubs trying to find out what happened to you the night before. I think they ripped that off for The Hangover, you know.
Yeah, I thought Alien Breed was Cynthia Eriva's nickname.
Ooh, too soon.
Why? What happened?
Oh, Peacock. Hello, mate. I love Bruce Lee game on the 64. Oh, IK. That was great on the 64 and on the Spectrum. IK Plus. Punchy says, and I agree here, there's no such thing as Alien 3. I agree with that. There's certain franchises that shouldn't have gone past a sequel. And I think the Alien one was definitely one of those. But then again, it's all down to greed and hubris. That's the only reason more of those films exist. Anybody want to disagree with me?
Did you ever play Flashback? That was amazing.
Pardon?
Flashback.
Oh, yes, but I prefer it on the Mega Drive.
Yeah, that's the Mega Drive too.
The only difference, Trev, is in the old days, you knew they were going to make a sequel because they did for anything, but you knew it was going to suck. The studio knew it was going to suck. They usually get half the budget. They knew they were going for diminishing returns. Now they make a sequel. They spend 3 times as much and lose hundreds of millions of dollars.
True. But the thing is, Aliens was the perfect finish. You got Alien, great, and it was a little bit unresolved. They brought Ripley back, and then she finally got to go home and sleep. And she rescued the girl and got the man, and everybody went back. Bishop was half the man he used to be, which was sad, but still, it was the perfect resolution that it was wrapped up. There was closure.
Yeah, but they only care about money. Here's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Anything that makes money is going to have at least one more. So if Aliens had flopped, we wouldn't have had a sequel. We'd have our resolution. But they don't care about the fans or the story or anything. It's all just a cash grab they're going to milk. Like, how many Fast and Furious movies have there been? Because those keep making money, right? They're like, as long as it makes money, you're going to have at least one more after that.
So it says. Killing Newt was like killing the dog.
And they did them so dirty. Yeah.
Sword also says, greed and hubris are the two biggest producers working in Hollywood right now.
Oh. But remember, Alien 3 and those are just a bad dream they're having in hypersleep. They made it home to Earth, and everybody lived happily ever after.
We'd like to assume that, wouldn't we? Common People says Alien 3 has one of the most iconic shots in the franchise.
Yeah.
Is that the dog burster by any chance? Or the cow burster, depending on which version you watch?
It also ruined all the Dark Horse comics as well, who had built up a previous history with Newt and Hicks. Not Hicks.
Yeah, but it's not what I believe. It's what happened, damn it. That's what happened.
Yeah, they did. They automatically retconned everything that Dark Horse had done.
Yeah,
and
it's a bad dream.
And then, because of that, in future reprints of that book, the Aliens book, that Dark Horse did, they renamed all the characters.
What?
Yeah, they renamed the characters.
I'm glad I got my originals.
Yeah, I've still got the original as well. And mine's the black and white edition, though, not the colour.
Oh, lucky man.
Listen, Han Solo is still dreaming trapped in carbonite, and what a hellish time it's been for him. I'm telling you, they're all bad dreams.
It's funny you should mention Han Solo. Almost the perfect segue. I know this is a daft question, but is that Amelia Clarke?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn.
She didn't look so great in that movie, though. And she was utter shite.
Just a quick question, lads. We all know Solo lost money, right?
And Raylos are weird.
And that's how much it made on its first 4 days. Right?
Yeah, that's a pipe dream for now.
No.
No. I'm saying,
don't spoil it. I'm going somewhere with this.
All right.
So
I'm trying not to do that.
Let's go into the future, and then we have this monstrosity. How much do you think that made on its first 4 days? And I've got a figure in mind, which is 80 million, and I'm now reliably informed that it's had to be readjusted because it's less than that.
Well, the projections are,
Ista, fill in the gap for me, sir. I know you know.
Yeah, well, the closer you get to premiere time, they're constantly adjusting the predictions. Of course, it hasn't opened yet, but the predictions now gone from 80 down to a floor of 65 million.
Yeah. And that's a prediction from the studio.
And next week it might be 60. And apparently the word is they are kind of panicking at Disney, in the same time they're pulling back some of the ad spends. So they're going to need it to buy their own tickets.
So I'm just guessing, if this opens, because we've got 20 days until this opens, right? So it's first 4 days. If it only makes 60 million, people across the internet, especially Nerdrotic, he can no longer say Solo lost money. He's going to have to say Mandalorian and Grogu lost money.
Well, no. Listen, man, Filoni would kill his dog to make Solo money at this point, I'm sure.
And I'm guessing somebody else is going to have to change the tune as well.
Hello, my friends. Solo lost money.
If you know what I mean.
Well, if this movie bombs, it doesn't change the fact Solo lost money too. It just, and
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you, Esther.
That's okay. Half the Star Wars films lost money.
Yeah, common people made me snot there. They'll have to start an OnlyFans account for Grogu.
Well, he's like 57 at this point. Still
100?
talking like a baby.
He's 100, apparently.
No, he's not. He's about 57.
Oh.
And
he was 50 years old in the first season.
Oh, Sword says, I didn't hate Solo except for the Lando shit.
Yeah.
Is it Norris or Calrissian? I'm not sure.
And Phoebe Waller-Bridge is permanently installed on the Falcon now. You like that too, do you?
How was she made all this money from Amazon and she hasn't actually fucking starred in anything?
I know.
What is that all about?
Yeah. Listen, the real production budget of Rise of Skywalker was 600 million plus, several hundred million for marketing. That movie lost money. I'm saying a lot of these movies cost way more than Disney ever admitted My guess is that everything except the first two has lost money.
I don't know. I think Mando's past its sell-by date, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's
by
well
like
past.
5 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
They ruined it with season 3, so no one cares anymore.
Yeah, everybody's like got franchise fatigue
Yeah,
in a big way.
The Acolyte cost $300 million and it made exactly zero. So that lost more money than even these did.
The
That makes
Acolyte
me laugh
cost the
because
franchise more than that, you know,
Yeah.
in terms of fan base.
Yeah.
How many people noped out of Star Wars?
They should have taken that billboard money and donated it to Lucasfilm.
I haven't, do you know, I refuse to watch The Acolyte. I will not watch it on the principle because I don't want to watch space lasers. Even if people have interesting anecdotes about, you know, people involved in that production, I don't care. Do you,
moral
do you know
compasses.
any interesting stories there?
Oh, that's enough.
Yeah, Arden Party. It's not franchise fatigue. It's lesbian space witch fatigue.
We got Eeyore on the
They're
panel.
all over the place.
Sorry, you know, I think my batteries must have gone a little bit on the voice changer. I suddenly slowed down a little bit there. I do apologise. Hey there, Whizbit. Sorry, I was doing my Wooly from Whizbit impression.
Whizbit. Oh, God, remember that? Whizbit. God.
Yeah. Ardent Party says, and now with Animal Farm sucking so hard, we can all have Angel Studios fatigue on top of it. Apparently, people are panning that because they've changed the political tone of that to not reflect communism.
No, it's an anti-capitalist message now, which completely betrays what the basis principles of the book are.
Yeah, and the principles
how can you
of
do that?
and what Angel Studios is supposed to be. They're attacking their fans. This is not the same studio that they were a few years back.
RG says Animal Farm blew it. And we're talking about the book-based film, not the one that came out of Copenhagen. I just thought we'd clear that up.
Yeah.
The early 90s.
And we all know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, Animal Farm 2, 3, and 4 were much better produced sequels.
Ooh, for the win, Manuel Grill says they hate capitalism, yet they're selling tickets.
Yeah.
Comrade!
Oh, not just that, they're selling memberships and they're asking you to donate money to them at the end of the movie. They have a little QR
What?
code. Yeah, that's
What?
That's Angel Studios' MO. Remember, they were a faith-based studio and people would donate money to buy tickets for other people to see the movies for free. You know, they did The Sound of Freedom and
Yeah.
but last year they went public and now it's just another Hollywood studio attacking their fans. Screw them.
Yeah, speaking of selling it, become an executive producer on the show and get yourself an executive producer credit at the end. Unfortunately, I can't add Scottish Celt to the list. Thank you very much for your support, my friend. You'll be added to the end credits in due course. Just a bit of an update as well regarding Just Great Movies on Tuesday, right? I had a chat with Voice Dude, and he's kind of changed his mind because he did ask for Aliens, and then he sort of realised we've already done Aliens. So on Tuesday, we're doing 2010. He's picked that instead. Looking forward to that.
That's an excellent movie.
It is. And it's even got Roy Schneider. I can never. It's Schneider,
Scheider.
isn't it? Yeah.
Schneider, yep.
Old Frank from Frank Murphy from Helicopter Thingy. Blue Doofy. I can't get
Blue
the word out.
Thunder.
Blue Chunder.
Blue
That's it.
Thunder.
Sorry,
Hey,
Brian?
Blue Chunder.
I
yeah,
thought you said bum chunder.
Can you put up Argentum's chat? It's just going on the screen.
Hang on 1 second. Let me get into this. 2010. The 2001 sequel. Yes.
Yes. Blue Thunder. Ardent Party. Blue
It's
Thunder.
proper
Play on
banging.
words. Bit of a joke for you there, lad. Obviously didn't land.
What are you trying to say? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, computer.
Computer.
Bit of a
Hello,
tangent
computer.
there when Travis just
It's all
comment
right.
on Ardent Party's comment there.
That's fine. Oh, dear. So I'm glad that he changed his mind there, because it might have caused issues, because we've already done it, to be fair. Oh, talk of the devil. Here he is. His ears must have been burning.
Huh.
Ardent Party says, that's a decent Billy Connolly. Did you do a Billy Connolly, Brian?
Well, that was a northern accent I was doing, not a Billy Connolly. But the old Billy Connolly accent is our voice is kind of, certainly the old version is what everyone does. That's like Frank Spencer. The only kind of decent new ground is trying to tell the Billy, the new one. It's not very good. It used to be well done, but I'm not anymore.
I love you, Data.
Oh, gold.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Oh, dear. Well, yes, we've kind of gone down a rabbit butthole, not an old rabbit hole. There's not a deal left in the chamber now, if anybody else wants to talk about anything in particular. Before I get to the final subject, it's nothing thrilling. It's just a bit of social commentary I just want to talk about.
Shall we do the final one and then we'll shoot the shit for the final?
All right, then. Anyway, I'm thoroughly disappointed in this chap here. Does anybody know who this is?
Do you know, he looks like a cross between
Roseanne's husband.
And
It looks like who, Bri?
I was saying, looks like Esther just cut in and stole my thunder. He looks like a cross between John Goodman and Roy Hodgson.
Hey, look at that. The builder's crack in the background. Yes, Cartoon Man's got it right. Believe it or not.
Wanksy.
Yeah. It's Wanksy. That's Robin Gunningham, a.k.a. Banksy, who's now, and wait till you hear this, we knew he was a lefty anyway, but he's now a state-sponsored artist. And do you know why?
Yeah, because that never goes wrong.
There he is. There he is, back in his prime. So you can tell it's the same guy. Yeah. So that's Robin Gunningham. Robin Banksy. That's how we get to that name. So anyway, he's done his latest piece of artwork, if you can call that, in London. And this is a massive, like a statue type thing, right? I mean, it's massive. Look, it's on a plinth and everything, right? You cannot do something like that covertly in London without the aid and assistance of people higher up, which suggests to me that people in a certain political party knew, a certain mayor of London knew about it, and probably offered help and assistance. Because if you were to put anything up like that in London, even in the middle of the night, you're on thousands of CCTV cameras, there's loads of people around, there's police everywhere. How would you get away with doing something like that unless you were a state-sponsored artist? Banksy's jumped the shark, folks.
Yeah, what flag is that? I know it's not the UK flag because you guys get arrested for putting that out.
It's no flag in particular because it's just I think it's just taking a poke at I'm not quite sure what it's taking a poke at, but you know,
it looks like all those 1950s Soviet posters that used to come out. You know.
Oh, I'd love to put that on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Cartoon Man says here. And what's it about? Blind patriotism? I think so. Yeah? So, there we go. Oh, dear. Sounds like somebody dropped a cake tin there. But I'm just thoroughly disappointed because, you know, this guy he's always been perceived as the epitome of cool. You know, he was stealthy, and you know, nobody knew who he was. It was an open secret who he was for a long time, you know, and people would drop little clangers here and there, but everybody you know, in one way or another. And he's made all these millions, right, doing all these things like this. How? You know, his stuff ain't that good, to be fair.
He was always the rebel, the counterculture, the anti-establishment guy, and now he is the establishment. It's
thing is,
sad.
he went to a fucking private school. He's not one to talk. He is a part of that that establishment, you know, of people who go to private schools. Because you know, he used to go on school skiing trips and shit like that. You're not an average working class kid if you go to a private school. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. Please stop me.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you can't sort of be counterculture. But I'm saying that this guy used to represent, you know, the forces against authority, and now he's part of them, you know?
Yeah, but only if it was somebody in political opposition to his own political compass.
Yeah.
So therefore, he's always been politically motivated. And while he's been seen as a part of counterculture, it's only a part of counterculture that's suited a narrative, you know?
Well, now it is for sure. It used to be a little more open to interpretation, and honestly, it didn't used to bother me. But somebody said it perfectly in the chat: limousine liberal, champagne socialist.
Sword says, this guy always made the end of people's buildings worth stealing.
Well, it'd be funny if that, like, he got the balance wrong and that statue just falls down like they were walking off the plinth.
I think
this is typical.
It's supposed to be ready to walk off, was it not?
Loving your country is wrong. Well, apparently so.
Blindly following ideals or supposed ideals, if the ideals have been hijacked and then falling off.
Of course, everything's been fucking well hijacked. It's been... Do you know, I don't know whether it's a case of in 2012 or whenever the fuck it was, when CERN switched on that Large Hadron Collider, maybe, just maybe, the universe imploded and we've ended up in a parallel universe. You know, we've merged into another universe. That's why we're getting all these Mandela effects. Go, Brian.
2016, Trevor.
Hey, is that right? I should box your bloody ears in, Nelson.
Oh dear, it is a threat of aliens.
Well, I shall knock you into the next bloody week.
Okay, and there we go. The wheels firmly came off that one.
I'm kind of undecided about this when I look at it. I think the overall idea of it is pretty sweet as a piece of art, I must admit, but it's where it's thrown in, mate. And it's not just the piece of art; it's the circumstances surrounding it at the moment, and where he's put it gives it a different, a slightly different meaning.
Well, do you want to expand on that for the less cultured among us?
Yeah, where is it? I have no idea.
London.
What do you mean? Well, the idea of blindly following your country when they're maybe doing wrong, I don't think that's such a bad thing, you know, and showing that. But the context changes depending on what's going on just now, and a lot of people are unhappy about the way things are going in the country just now. That's what I mean.
There was a certain, I know we're not really supposed to mention stuff like this, but there was a certain trial that took place this week, and it was in closed court with a super subpoena on it of no reporting, and it wrapped up from the top down from Downing Street, and there's been no reporting on it whatsoever. And I wouldn't like to say Boys, Rent, and Ukrainian rearranged to suit, but I think people can well imagine who we're talking about here. You might not
sure-
know Ista.
I'm sure that's
no
from
idea.
Rhea Karma.
Karma Chameleon.
Rhea Karma.
Queer Karma.
Queer?
Queer.
Well, if it looks like a queer and sounds like a queer, then it must be a queer.
Queer. Spelt Kwear. Queer.
Are you guys doing a South Park bit?
No.
Canada? Queer? I'm from Canada.
Gay. We're gay? I hate you, Terence Phillip. I don't even need the voice changer for that.
Well,
dear.
I will say this is open to interpretation because when I look at this, I don't see what Brian saw. I see a throwback to all of the socialist propaganda of the 50s, and that's what it means to me. So, that's the feeling I got when I saw it. It's just like, yay, power to the people, seize the means of production, that sort of thing. So,
Really? No, it's not quite that sort. But I suppose it can be looked at different ways.
well, it is art. It is open to interpretation, but
yeah.
Do you know, art is very much indeed subjective. And I've never been a fan of Melvin bragging all that to that clan. So it's not, I appreciate nice art, but it's not something I particularly go out of my way for,
Aren't there 4 of these surrounding Lord Nelson covered in pigeon shit?
This, I really want to emigrate. I really do. Because
you go to different places and then you find out it's shit in a different way. That's what I found. Anyway, sorry, Trevor.
I don't know. Is there anywhere left where common sense reigns?
Not for very long, because it's probably going to end up like this anyway after a while.
I wish whoever's behind this would just get taken off the planet, and then we can all go back to normal. I don't know whether it's Klaus or George or what, but there's somebody who's a bit fucked in the head, who's not altogether with it. We're in Dr. Evil. Okay, the freaking lasers. It's somebody like that in a mountain cave somewhere, surrounded by hot liquid magma, and he's coming up with all these plans. I think next week buggery will be legal. It's somebody like that coming in. That game, was it the Game of Life where you press that thing in the middle to roll the dice? You remember that game?
No, yeah, that one's in Life, though. It didn't have the butt.
What was the one with the 4, it was like a cross, and you had the pegs, and you had to work your way into the middle, and you had to press that dice thing down in the middle. It was an MB game.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
the
I remember. Yep.
Oh, God, I can't remember what it's called.
Well, I will tell you this, Trev. Everyone who's left the United States, to flee whatever, they're all moving back and they're all regretful. It doesn't matter where they went or what they were trying to avoid. They're like, yeah, I made a mistake. I'm coming back. So,
well, you can take that Ellen DeGenerate back because apparently she lives in Cornwall now. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Irish say you can take Rosie O'Donnell back and we'll pay you.
Yeah, we don't want her.
God.
I know where you could go, Trev.
Where?
You can go to South Africa and we have a 30 pictures island of the Sharon Elizabeth.
I do not want to go and live in a country where they all talk like this, man. No offense. No. A song put me off, where the B-side to the chicken song.
No.
Can you remember the B-side to the chicken song? You don't have to say it, but if you know,
song,
you know.
I remember the B-side.
You don't?
What was it?
I remember the chicken song. The Spitting Image chicken song.
Oh, I never met a nice South African.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, right. And that was a sketch as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. Remember that? Except for Phil Bittenbauer, and he's emigrated to Paris.
I do hear Shannon Elizabeth needs a new pool boy and someone to help her do OnlyFans. So.
Okay.
I believe
where has Z gone? Have we discussed him?
He's restarting, I think. He's just there we go.
Hello.
He's back.
Come on with your dulcet tones.
I
Show
know.
off the new mic.
The audio went from the headphones for a second there, so I just had to troubleshoot that. So
Do you know why? Because your voice sounds so immense now.
it's so sexy and delicious.
You sound like an advert on TV. Call the Gay Exchange now. There's literally hundreds of hunky men waiting to talk to you.
I'm here to take your call.
His name is Z, and he's moist and supple, and he's ready to take your load.
You do that way too convincingly. I'm just saying.
Do you know, you wouldn't believe the amount of adverts that used to be on late night TV in the UK back in the 90s. You know, when you come back from the pub and there'd be all those, call this number now, 0898 99 69 99. There's literally 4 women waiting to talk to you, and they're not Beryl, Hilda, Mavis, and Hilda.
Calls are £2 a minute.
Call the Keith Chegwin hotline now. There's lots of Keith Chegwin fans like you ready to talk about Keith Chegwin.
0898 69 69 69.
Scattered through the adverts on the James Wheel radio show, post pub.
Yeah, post pub. Those were the days, eh?
I used to come in and watch Bits. You remember that on Channel 4 with those 3 girls presenting video games, right?
Oh.
And they've got the old episodes on YouTube, and I watched one last week. It's hilarious watching them going on about old video game machines and stuff, you know, and talking about, oh, will this succeed? Will this game be good? You've got like 20 years foresight on them, so you know exactly exactly how things turned out. You're just sitting there chuckling at them, and then suddenly, like, the show will end, and you think, oh, YouTube ads, and you pick up the remote to I say end, it'll break. Pick up the remote to skip an ad, and it won't. It'll be like 1999 Channel 4 ads that they've actually included in the recording. It's fucking, and you've got because it's late at night. You've got all these call center, gay chat lines and whatever on there, and it's like, oh god, no! I remember seeing this at the time, and it annoyed me then. Oh god!
Muscle-bound hunks are waiting for your call.
Yeah. Thanks for calling the beefy hotline. There's lots of beefy hunks like you waiting to talk about beefy hunkism.
They were topless, or they had those brown vest tops on, and they were always pumping weight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, there used to be one on, and there were one guy, and they were like lifting away, and he looked like one of the guys in 911. You know, the boy band?
Yes.
Spike. I think it was Spike from 911.
How do you remember that?
I don't know.
Can I interrupt with some nerd news?
Go for it.
Yes.
Yeah, something really significant happened this week. On Thursday, Project Hail Mary actually surpassed the box office of Superman's James Gunn.
Oh, yeah.
And kicked its ass.
Wow.
It's still going. But Thursday was the day it crossed 615 million. No IP, no wearing a skin suit of some other property, just an original story by Andy Weir giving the fans what they want. Who would have thunk?
Yeah.
This was a rare case of there being a digital copy available to download online, and I actually chose to go and watch it in the cinema.
I watched it twice now, and I don't know. There must be something wrong with me. I don't like it.
Yeah, I was going to ask, because you said you didn't think it was good. So what was your problem with it? What was it about it?
Ryan Gosling and the story to it and the whole Rocky thing. It was just a bit, I don't know. I just the whole concept of Rocky and that spaceship, it's and bacteria, what eats the sun. It's just a bit of a stretch. I mean, if people enjoy it, it's up to them. But I don't know.
Listen, I'll say it had very solid scientific foundations. Of course, they had to have a few scientific elements, but very few. There were really only 2 concessions to physics. Otherwise, everything was solid. Now, I will say,
I don't doubt that.
I thought they took the comedy a little too far. I thought Ryan Gosling was a little too silly. but I still enjoyed the movie, and I'm not a fan of the production design. I don't like the way they designed the ships. I don't like the way that they filmed the ships. I don't like the way they presented it. Despite all that, man, the movie just made me feel good. I've seen it 3 times. It's just, I had already read the book, and I loved the book. But I got to tell you, this is one of those things. I disagree with many of the choices in the movie, but I still really enjoyed it. And it's so much better than anything I've seen in the past several years. So we need more of this, more power to them. It was at least a good movie, and we don't even get many of those anymore.
True, and I agree with you on that front. I mean, each to their own. There's people that don't like a lot of what I watch. I'm glad it beat Superman because James Gunn is just at this point, he's a hack, and he's ruining franchises. And I can't see the new powers that be involved with Warner Brothers are going to take
hear the latest news?
James Gunn. Go on, is he getting fired?
Well, here's the thing. He's after Man of Tomorrow, there's nothing in the pipe. All of the projects were canceled. The Mascara was canceled. It was like an all-female lesbian Game of Thrones. The Authority's been, I don't know, canceled or put on hold or whatever. But basically, there's nothing left coming down the pipe. We have the Supergirl movie, which is almost sure to bomb.
Gold.
We have Clayface, which, what the fuck? And then we have the next Superman. But so nothing else is in the pipeline anymore. And they only renewed his contract for a year. So, yeah, I think his days are pretty numbered. He's been oddly a little bit quiet. So,
yeah, not last week, the week before. WB decided to jump on me for the Clayface trailer, so I deleted it. Last week, while we were talking off air, within about 7 minutes of last week's show finishing, we had a soft copyright strike on the channel.
Oh, no.
From Fox, of all people, over the Dave Prowse clip, with his actual voice.
Wow. Like they can copyright you for voice?
Well, they said it was more or less taking it straight out of Star Wars Special Edition.
But it was transforming. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
but WB got copyright struck by Sony, so they got a little karmic payback there.
Well,
the
anyway,
Lanterns trailer.
In the chat. I didn't get a chance to say hello to you, matey. Well, RG says Gun will be out next year at least, and I hope so, to be fair.
But it was funny, the Lanterns trailer got taken down. They got copyright struck by Sony.
Good.
So you got to love that.
Yeah, and I agree with Sword in the Storm here. I mean, it was a soft. Flab says, challenge it. Z, what did you tell me to do last week?
I told you to challenge it.
And I've challenged it. And we did challenge it immediately. And so far, Fox has yet to respond to the challenge.
If they don't respond to the challenge, then they will lose their copyright on that clip, and you'll be able to play it ad infinitum.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, if they don't respond, then you win by default, and they can't bring it up again, I think.
Good. RG, I think you're quite happy about that, aren't you? WB getting struck is hilarious. It is. Flav says you win if they don't reply. I'm hoping they don't. But it's only been, 8 days now? So I hope they don't,
Yeah.
Screw them. It's not like they're going to lose. The millions and billions and whatever they've got. I'm surprised it didn't come down from the mouse house, to be fair. I was very surprised when it said Fox. But I think that's a dick move. That's out there on the internet, and it's not the actual movie itself. We were reacting to it.
Well, technically it's Disney, isn't it?
Yeah. But the claim came from Fox, not from Disney. And I thought if they were going to take umbrage to anything Disney, they would have taken umbrage to the black hole.
We have a question in the chat.
We do indeed.
Sword in the Storm.
Are the panel going to see the Mortal Kombat movie? No, I've already seen Mortal Kombat, and that was bad enough the first time round. Oh, do you mean the Carl Urban one? You're on about the Carl Urban one, aren't you? The Johnny Cage one. Surely. If it's the Carl Urban one, I might be tempted to go and see it. But then again, I don't particularly enjoy going to the cinema anymore. Not my local one, anyway, because it's a Cineworld, and Cineworld are crap. You know, the seats are terrible. The screens are terrible. And, you know, if I want a decent cinema experience, I've got to go to the nearest cities. And that's quite a trek away, to be fair.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Cineworld is pretty good.
No, the one here is terrible.
I'm a Scottish Celts. No.
Rich Can Do says Disney does not want to know about the Black Hole movie. I don't blame him, to be fair.
With a wee 15 minutes, Trev, and the stream's energy not being particularly fantastic, do you want to open up the chat and see if they want to ask us any questions from the panel?
Yeah, fire away. Go
That's
on,
always
Brian.
good
If
for
you
filling
want
underneath.
to lead for a little while, you take over for a bit.
No, I don't know about that far. That always kills a few minutes.
Yeah.
And that's assuming that we're interested enough to be asked questions. Maybe we're not interested enough to be asked questions.
Yeah, we're all boring bastards, to be honest.
I'm here to provide any kind of advice of a sexual nature that anybody needs. I'm here. I got you.
Punchy's got an answer. Just a quickie. Punchy's got a thing here. There are two versions of that clip. The original from the making of Star Wars and the one you uploaded, which is the audio played over for a clip of the special edition. Well, I can always argue the toss saying I got the wrong one and I meant to play the other.
No, just wait for that copyright thing to time out. It's all
Yeah,
yours,
will
baby.
Yeah, you don't have to argue anything at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
you are.
Yes, I was going to say Sword. Yes, you definitely
Jared
are.
Leto. What? Yeah, just one name can kill a movie. Jared Leto.
Do you remember the actress playing Tila going?
Chelsea Field.
She's very much a reflection of the patriarchy and toxic masculinity.
Oh, fuck
you
off.
don't think? Yeah. You're being a sucker, I fear.
I would have said Chelsea Field from the Dolph Lundgren one, but she's married to Scott Bakula, isn't she?
The 2021 version of remember the He-Man cartoon that did a lot of the kind of woke preaching.
Is that the Kevin Smith one?
It is.
It's such a strange attempt because it gave a lot of kind of adult female concerns, feminist concerns, and tried to stick them into an 80s cartoon, which was fucking really weird.
Well,
yeah, and all the women looked very masculine.
They did indeed. I remember they killed He-Man twice, didn't they? And then they killed fucking Adam, and then he came back. It's okay, I'm back, and then they stabbed him again. It's like, fuck's sake. Melvin Deeply in the chat here is asking, who is the second best Bond? Assuming he means that Sean is the best.
Yes. I'd say Timothy Dalton, and that's saying something. For me, the first one is Roger Moore.
Roger Moore.
I love Roger Moore.
I think that is a loaded question, Moneypenny.
There's another question ready when you feel placated.
Give me more.
Another question? Here we go. One from Trev Retro says, have you ever given yourself a chalk dip?
Oh dear.
I must have that guy blocked. I didn't see the question in chat. So, yeah.
Only if it's ever slipped through the toilet paper, Trev Retro. There's the answer to that one.
Well, you know, I don't look at my bonds like that, man. I look at the individual movies, and I love my bonds, all of them, from their good movies. I don't really have a hierarchy like that.
No, it's Roger Moore for me. I grew up on Roger Moore Bond movies, so, you know, Moonraker. My God, what's Bond doing? I think he's attempting re-entry, sir. It never gets boring for me, that.
He's keeping the British end up, sir.
Gav Unit says, what's the best 80s sci-fi movie?
Aliens.
Aliens. Yeah, I was going to say.
For me, it's Terminator.
Get out.
That's 70s, isn't it? 79.
84.
Terminator's 84, yeah.
Terminator's
Oh,
84.
where is my head tonight?
Aliens 86.
So I assume we're counting the Star Wars films as space fantasy and not science fiction.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could have said Empire, but that's 1980, isn't it? Or Jedi 83.
Yeah, I don't look at those as sci-fi, though.
Oh, it's a tough one.
I'm going to go with Blade Runner.
Melv says Blade Runner. Ardent Party.
Life Force.
Empire.
Life Force.
Oh,
you definitely,
out.
there's definitely some merit to that argument.
Oh, I like this one from Sword. RoboCop. Punchy says Explorers. I love that movie. Joe Dante. Who went? Was that you, Bri?
No, it was not me. Can I just say Argentum has posed? I was going to actually ask that.
What, this one?
You turned Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sci-fi.
I don't think of it that way, but it surely can qualify. Yeah.
Predator.
Yeah, Predator. Yeah, but the best though, you can only pick one.
Got to be Aliens for me then.
Yeah, for me too. To be fair. Yeah. All I need to know, man, is where they are. Yeah. Somebody said alien. They thought she said illegal alien. Signed up, man.
Yeah, I mean, I could go for The Thing too, but I think that's more of a horror movie. But I think the thing we're overlooking is the huge amount of choice we have and how hard it is to pick.
Do you know, I used to love Flight of the Navigator till I found out it was Pee Wee Herman doing the voice of the ship. Max.
Yeah, I know some people say Dune is the best sci-fi movie of the 80s, or even Flash Gordon. Like we are spoiled with choice here, and that's what's sad about today.
Did you say Flash or Flesh?
Either one, I guess, will work for me.
Hello, Garbage Who AI. Thanks for joining us, matey. Hail.
Yeah, we've got Tron too, and
82.
Yeah, we should do Flash Gordon at some point. That movie is kinky as.
Yeah, 2010 was 1984-85, and then Heavy Metal. There's one I haven't might want to go and revisit that. Yeah.
Another one for 82. Cartoon Man says Wrath of Khan.
Yeah, see? It's very sci-fi. And RoboCop 87.
Transformers the movie 1985, 6. Was it 5 or 6?
86, yeah.
86.
What year was The Abyss?
89. It's a solid contender, man. It's
that film's shit.
I thought it was gorgeous and a lot of fun.
No way, man. The original cut is, but the extended one, the proper director's cut's fucking amazing of that film.
Ooh, space aliens living on the floor of the ocean, and they're all motivated by love, man.
And a personal favorite of mine I often bring up as a joke, but I'm only halfway joking, Galaxy of Terror. It is an amazing, awesome classic movie. The worm scene.
I mean, it's horses for courses. I mean, a lot of people like The Abyss, and like Melv, I'm with Melv there. The Abyss isn't good.
What about Galaxina?
Oh God, no. Manuel Grill says The Ice Pirates never gets any love. No, it doesn't.
Battle Beyond the Stars doesn't get a lot of love either, but
yeah, well, that's deservedly so. Space Tits with Handlebars, come on.
Oh, Outland, that gets a lot of love, and that is a solid contender.
Oh God, what year was that? Do you remember when we did that? Was it 1980?
81.
Yeah,
it might have come out in England in 81, but yeah, it's 80. Yeah, I said spoiled for choice. Like
set in the same universe as Alien, and Aliens.
Could be, for sure.
Peter Hyams did a really good job of that. It's a shame it didn't do any better.
Yeah. Well, they had the advantage of a very new, short-lasting special effects technology that kicked the shit out of rear projection, which was Infravision.
Yeah.
And they only used it for a couple of things, lots of commercials, and I'm particularly partial to Buckaroo Banzai myself.
Didn't we do that on Just Great Movies?
We may have. It's
Monday
hard.
Night Mayhem.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've done it.
It's not my goddamn planet, monkey boy.
Laugh for while you can, a monkey boy. Oh, Gav says Saturn 3, which is it's a love-hate thing. That to be fair.
Yeah, there's a real missed opportunity with that movie to go for a hard R rating.
Don't hold back, Sword, at all. Buckaroo Banzai was shite. It is to some people.
Did we answer this one from Argentum?
Yeah, I said Transformers, but we kept rolling. Sorry, let's revisit that now. I've given my answer. Swapper, what's your favourite animated film? And it can't be out like porny.
Oh, so not heavy metal?
I mean, I've always loved Akira.
Yeah,
For
that's good
the quality of animation in that is just mind blowing. Even today, it's like beats out anything made by Disney. But I don't know, man. Studio Ghibli stuff's just incredible. What they've done.
Nobody a fan of Bambi 2?
I've never seen it.
I'm a fan of Bambi Woods too, but that's a different genre.
It's all right. Bambi 2 was a joke reference to the young ones.
Yeah.
Oh, now I remember.
Tonari no Totoro is up there. So is Toy Story and Iron Giant. I mean, can't really.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, The Incredibles, just incredible.
That's one of mine. I love The Incredibles.
Oh, and I am particularly fond of Ghost in the Shell, which
I got to admit I do like that.
I've got a soft spot. You may not have heard of it, but I think Kubo and the Two Strings is an excellent piece of stop motion.
I've downloaded, but I've never seen it. I really, really want to see that, so I'll have to.
Nobody a fan of Titan AE?
Yeah, it was good, and I was a huge Fantasia fan back in the day. But did drugs count?
It just depends what kind of drugs, and have you got any spare?
Not anymore, but I used to have plenty, especially when we go to see that movie.
Do you used to powder your nose?
Oh no! This was more of a
Daniela Westbrook in the chat says, "Have you got any spare, Issa?"
Like, I would think they're just not hard to find these days, right? They're legal in half of the.
Now then, yes, Fist of the North Star.
Oh.
There are many a person from Babylon 5 in the voice cast of Fist of the North Star, which is great. You've got John Vickery, who played Neroon, and a couple of other characters. You've also got Jeff Corey in it as well, who was in Babylon 5. He was one of the humans on Zahadum, and he was Zed in Battle Beyond the Stars as well. Zed, Last of the Corsairs.
Yeah, he was basically the leader he was the human leader contingent of the Shadows. Now,
and I tell you what else Jeff Corey was in. He played Wyatt Earp in Little Big Man.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I watched that a couple of weeks ago. I love that movie.
Oh, I like the bit where he gets to pork his wife's three sisters.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing.
Lucky bastard.
Trevor,
Yes, Brian.
Trevor, can I just a personal favourite answering Argentum's question about the animated thing.
Yeah.
I don't tend to watch a lot. I think Swapper's into a lot of the kind of Japanese animation and stuff. I suppose this one that I like is the Japanese to a certain point. It's the Transformers film again from '86. I've still stuck on that. But something that Melvin brings up, it's more CGI than that. It's Rango. Have you seen this film?
Oh God, Johnny Depp's Rango.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, Rango is fantastic.
I was out in a tree watching this film, and it was absolutely hilarious. And I watched the kind of, if you're a fan of Hunter S. Thompson's, or rather Johnny Depp's portrayal of Hunter S. Thompson in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, you will absolutely love this movie. And the fact that it wasn't just recording like in a sound studio, they actually played the parts themselves. They had their sets and stuff.
Yeah, Rango is amazing.
The making of it is fantastic. It's such a funny film.
I'm kind of I have a version. It's the Fister of the North Star, a different kind of movie, but still also very good.
Guyver. Well, that is a good call, Z.
I used to collect this every month. Used to get my VHS tape with a new episode on it.
Oh man, I'd forgot all about the Guyver. I'm gonna have to revisit that now. You've done it now, Z.
So gonna have to do it.
Yeah,
It's gotta be done.
Aren't there a few of those? Which one are you talking about?
The animated series that run between 89 to 92.
Oh, okay, not a movie, but an actual show. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I liked some of the Appleseed movies. Were actually quite amazing and cutting edge for their time too. I guess CGI is still animated, so
yeah.
like I don't have one favorite, but I definitely have a cluster of, I've got an anime, I've got a CGI one, I've got a classic, hand drawn.
Yeah, everybody's got a favorite. Everybody's got a favorite guilty pleasure. Oh my goodness, RG for the win! How could anyone forget Secret of Nim?
Oh, that was so depressing.
It's based on a scientific experiment.
Yeah, it's not Watership Down depressing, but still kind of.
No, but it's on par with it. To be fair.
Yeah.
Rats. Oh, crikey. Ardent says at RG, I was scratching my brain and couldn't get that out. Yeah.
And I'd be lying if I said we didn't go see heavy metal like every weekend at a midnight movie for like 6 months. So must have liked it.
So I think I finished there.
Go on, bro.
Would I be allowed to ban Sword in the Storm for suggesting American Tail? Oh God, I fucking hate that movie, especially the soundtrack. Oh, I hate it so much.
You are a wrench, You can abuse your power once in a while.
What's bad about that movie?
Yeah, maybe he meant American Tales 1 through 3.
God, Tom, get out my head.
I know.
How could anyone forget The Legend of the Overfiend, Rotsuki Doji? Yeah.
Amazing.
Can you remember the sequel? Is it Legend of the Demon Womb?
Yeah.
Was that the first one?
There was 3 of them, weren't there?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
It's disturbing.
Get the uncensored version.
Yeah, definitely. Which one's the Legend of the Demon Womb? Is that the second one then?
I think it might be.
And I can't remember the third one, but they were just top notch.
It's a bit of a guilty pleasure for me as well. But in 1987, I think it was when.
Rotsuki Doji on the original manga releases.
No. Different film. Star Chaser: The Legend of Orion.
Oh yeah. Dag Dabrini.
Amazing.
Do you know who voiced Dag Dabrini, don't you? Carmen Agenziano, who was Sam Carter's dad, Jacob Carter, who became a member of the Tok'ra with Selmak, the symbiote.
Wait, is this movie hentai? This movie looks hentai.
It is perhaps a little bit, but just going back onto what you're saying there, Swaps, Carmen Agenziano was also... He was like taking over from Devon Miles in Knight Rider 2000.
Yeah, Sam Carter's dad.
Yeah. You know the guy with the mustache in Knight Rider 2000, the ball-headed guy? That's Carmen Agenziano. He was going to take over from Devon after Devon got killed off by the guy who plays Shocker in the Wes Craven movie. Mitch Pileggi, who later went on to be Colonel Stephen Caldwell in Stargate Atlantis. Right? That was just such a cracking movie. He was also the voice of Kift, the Knight 5000, until not Michael replaced him with Kit CPU. That was funny.
I never saw Knight Rider 2000.
You're not missing anything.
Trav, there are 4 main arcs in the Rotsuka Doji chapter. There's Legend of the Overfiend, Legend of the Demon Womb, Return of the Overfiend.
That's it.
And Inferno Road.
I have not seen the fourth one. The third one I remember now.
Yeah, this looks straight up porn. I'm looking at some stills.
It's a bit close to the bone without being too much of a pun.
It'll make you buy a tentacle-ass dildo in a second.
Just because it's a tentacle doesn't mean it's not dirty.
Ooh, now then. Anyone seen Tekkon Kincrete? I haven't.
No, I've not seen that at all.
Do you know, I'm pressing the wrong bloody thing here. Ardent says Mitch Pileggi was also Deputy Director Skinner in The X-Files. He was indeed.
Yeah.
And played a character in some superhero thing. I can't remember. No, I can't remember either, to be fair. But Horace Pinker.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing Shocker on Just Great Movies for Halloween month. We're going to do horror movies all the way through October. Anyway, coming up in June on Just Great Movies, we're doing Just Bad Movies again.
What about Gantz 1? Has anyone seen that?
No.
Really good.
No. Oh, Street Fighter 2, the animated movie.
Animation was beautiful. It was okay as a film, but the animation was great.
Certainly better than the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Kylie Minogue. I've got something on the tip of my mind there I was going to mention, and it's bloody gone now. Oh, the pleasures and perils of getting older.
Can I go? Well, I'll give you a little filler if we look for something to continue talking about.
Yeah, we'll give it till 10 past.
What can we think of a film that is basically rubbish, but there's one scene in it that you really, really like or think is really good? I'll kick it off to give you a couple of seconds to think. The Saint movie that I spoke about before, pretty crap.
Val Kilmer one.
Yeah, but there's one scene in it I just love, absolutely love, and it's a scene where he catches up with Brady Sederby and the German. He plays a German guy, and he basically has a kind of. It's Bruno Altenfaust. That's the name of the Val Kilmer's character in it, and it's just absolute gold. The rest of the film is crap. If you only watch one scene, watch the airport scene.
No, I like the scene. The opening heist of it was excellent. I actually find that movie quite enjoyable. But I was just talking about this on Twitter. Wonder Woman, the 2017, the Belgian scene, the No Man's Land, amazing. The rest of the movie, utter shite.
You're on about films where it's total shit, but there's one good scene in it.
There is one decent scene.
Right, and I've got one now. For me personally, Future World, where Peter Fonda at the end gives the guy the finger and he loses his shit. If anybody remembers that.
Yeah, but
it was a sequel to Westworld, but not as well advertised, I think.
Yeah, I enjoyed that movie, but it's been a long time since I've seen it, so it seemed to understand the assignment at least.
Yeah, it did. I'll give it that much. Anyway, we've got 3 minutes left, and Z's not giving us an answer, and neither are Swappers.
What are you talking about?
Shit films with one good scene in it.
Shit films with one.
How about Phantom Menace?
Where it says the end, that's the only good scene.
No, the Darth Maul.
Yeah, fuck, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good call, to be fair.
Yeah.
What about you, Z?
I don't know. I'm just having a look.
Oh, Spider-Man 3?
Well, what's the good scene in Spider-Man 3?
The birth of the Sandman.
Oh, I suppose.
Oh, G says, Star Trek 5, the scene where Kirk says, I need my pain, and Spock and McCoy have shown their pain. It's great, in my opinion. Yeah.
Actually,
says, Phantom Menace, my favourite scene is the first fight where you see Darth Maul fighting Qui-Gon on Tatooine. Yeah, but when he jumps off that speeder, though, it looks proper crap CGI.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I bought a Lego kit for my nephew, and there wasn't the slightest bit interested in it of the Sith infiltrator, so I sat and built that today. That's what I did.
All right.
Oh, I got one. Batman v Superman.
Oh, God.
The warehouse fight with Batman was good.
Just not a fan of DC.
Yeah, I get it.
I really enjoyed Christopher Reeve's Superman. Superman, and Superman 2, the Donner Court. And then that's about it. 3 at a push if I've had a drink. 4, that's only fit for Just Bad Movies.
Does Madam Web have a good scene? Like when her mother was at the Amazon looking for spiders or some shit?
No, and no.
It could have had a Sydney Sweeney scene, yeah.
Just for Swappers. Anyway, Swappers, what would you sooner have? 5 minutes and some baby oil and Sydney Sweeney, or Hayley Atwell?
Hayley Atwell every time.
Nice. I like that. Sydney Sweeney's, apart from the tits, she's a bit minging, to be fair.
Yeah,
Wait.
she's never really got me excited, to be honest with you.
Nah, I don't do blondes, to be fair. I prefer brunettes and redheads.
Do you get more than 5 minutes with Atwell?
If you want.
If you last.
Yeah, if you last.
Can I get 2.5 with each?
I don't know. I reckon 30 seconds is overkill for me.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'll take them both. Thanks.
And that's me. 25 seconds of me trying to get hard. And on that note, thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to Melv for the £5 super tonight. We can keep the lights on for at least another 3 minutes now. Well done, and I hope you do very well tomorrow, matey. The channel supports you. The show supports you, and I'm sure the chat does too. Thank you to Z, thank you to Brian, thank you to Ista, and also thank you to Swappers as well. Catch you on Tuesday for Voice Dude's choice. He picked 2010. He did originally pick Aliens, and I'm glad he's changed his mind, because I had a couple of missed calls the day after last Tuesday. Anyway, see you for Tuesday.